Guys, finally Sleeps here. We are doing another cringeworthy video tonight. It's gonna be interesting. Tonight's video is the one thing 99.9% of girls can't resist: untamed attraction. The facts. The facts. Another video from the Far From Average channel where they have 1.39 million subscribers. Again, we're doing another one. We're 3 weeks in. This is week number 4. We're gonna keep these up as long as, honestly, these videos they crack me up so much. And this is what I was meant to do. When I was born, the doctor pulled me out and said, someday you will troll videos that make fun of like the alpha male and how to get women. I'm meant for this. So we're gonna watch tonight's video. Make sure, before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, check out everything that we've got here on the videos, and make sure you tune in every Friday when these things release. Make them on Friday night or Thursday night, half loaded, just because. Without further ado, here is tonight's video.
What you're about to learn will forever change how you view girls, the world, and everything in it. And when you're finished watching this video, you will know the one thing that no girl can resist.
Oh, I bet. We'll see. The one thing that no girl can resist? I'm really hoping that it's a 44-year-old guy with a bunch of tattoos and a drinking problem. Every video on this channel ends up devolving into the notion that if you want girls, you need money, a car, and the ability to act like an absolute dickhead. Girls like guys who are assholes. That's all these videos are. I'm assuming this is going to be more of the same, so I don't know. Let's keep watching.
For thousands of years, humans have lived on Earth, and we didn't always have all of the modern luxuries that we have today. Back during this time period, things were simple, and we didn't have the internet or Netflix. Thousands of years ago, humans moved around in groups, and if you look around at today's world, things really aren't too much different.
Things aren't too different. They are too much different. It's totally the same. Other than the lack of dinosaurs, and instead of caves, we have like Starbucks and the internet. Other than that, totally the same. This always gets me thinking about Pornhub. Okay, that sounds terrible, but it's true. I look at like kids now and how easy it is for them to pull up Pornhub on their cell phones, and like a set of earbuds, and they sneak off into the bathroom, and that shit just pisses me off. I mean, I didn't have that when I was a kid. Porn back then was like the holy grail of adolescence. Now it's as simple as like typing Pornhub.com. Imagine if you showed a caveman some modern day porn. You started out with the like for her, porn that's all like soft and kissy face stuff, and then you threw in some like hardcore stuff with like gagging, and that caveman, he's gonna shit his loincloth. But yeah, things are much different now than they were back then. And what's up with the double mint twins in this, and they're like camo, I don't know, kimono or whatever. I'm pretty sure the one on the right is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just based on like the smile and the pose. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, you do you, caveman Stefan.
Long ago, when a guy looked at a girl, he would place value on her, almost exclusively based on her physical beauty. And today, really nothing has changed.
Maybe for this douchebag, let's take a moment and just point out that this video has 2.7 million views. And this channel has 1.39 million subscribers.
In recent times, researchers have discovered that girls will actually settle for a man who is less attractive than they are, so long as he has plenty of resources or the one thing that girls can't resist.
This dude's this dude's floppy tit is really bothering me. In like past videos, it was the Spartans without nipples. Here it's the caveman with a titty that looks like a Ziploc bag full of mashed potatoes.
As I was growing up, I noticed that the girls who lived in the bad side of town were about as attractive as the other girls in the same area.
Holy shit. This dude is about to tell us to troll the shady side of town to pick up homeless chicks. I swear to God. The one thing the one thing I remember as a kid is if you went over to the poor side of town, the girls were almost as hot as the ones on our side where we had college degrees and shoes and stuff. Except the poor chicks would do almost anything for a crisp 20. The best part about dating homeless chicks, when the date's over, you can drop them off anywhere, whether they like it or not.
Then, I later moved to another neighborhood, the one that most people would view as the American dream. The girls in this neighborhood, in terms of physical beauty, were almost as high as you can go on the attraction scale.
So the girls on the nice side of town are more attractive. As in, they can afford makeup and designer clothes, apparently. This guy is all over the place. I mean, let's go back to the ghetto where the girls are barefoot and impressed by a Honda Civic and one of those little pretty plastic cards that the liquor store takes instead of a wad of singles that we made Friday afternoon at our shift at the Titty Twister. You know, like, what are they called? A credit card? This guy's always hung up on looks, too. I mean, everything is always about the attractive girls. And then, like, his videos are full of cartoon hotties. Like, he has an anime fetish. You know, between, like, he makes his video, and then, like, the next day, it's like, oh, man, Pocahontas. Oh, yeah. Elsa and thigh highs. You know, Daphne and Thelma grew up on the poor side of town. Oh, oh, the Little Mermaid. Oh, yeah, everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
The girls in this neighborhood, in terms of physical beauty, were almost as high as you can go on the attraction scale. They're the types of girls that are smart, but not too smart.
What does this guy define as too smart? A girl who doesn't see through his dated bullshit, maybe? Honestly, girls who are smart but not too smart, that may be the most douchebaggiest, and that's a word, douchebaggiest, that's a word, I swear to God. That may be the most douchebaggiest line in any of this guy's videos I've seen so far. And don't forget, this is the guy who's trying to pick up the Olive Garden waitresses by demanding a plate of chicken Alfredo, whether she wants to bring it to him or not. Oh, Jesus.
Now think about it like this. Why would a king choose a girl from the third or second tier areas when he's obviously in the first tier himself? The same is true for girls. Why would a girl who has the physical beauty to be in the top tier choose a guy who has no good looks, no money, and no social status?
Oh, God. Does this guy really think the prettiest girls get to live in the nicer neighborhoods? I mean, honestly, I've seen some ugly ass Bettys at Nordstrom's. Just say.
Thousands of years ago, girls wanted a guy who can protect and provide, and guys simply wanted a girl who is very attractive and pleasant to be around.
We really need to consult an anthropologist on this one. I'm seriously doubting that a caveman gave a flying fuck about physical attraction. I guarantee you they were more interested in the girls they could catch and drag back to their cave. I'm betting the girl with the shortest legs ended up being the first one to get picked up by the cavemen because the slowest girls were the easiest to catch. Or more likely, it was like about how wide their hips were or which one smelled like brontosaurus piss. I don't know. Or maybe it was more primal, like which one had the hairy hot because, you know, the more hair meant less flies or something. My point is, we still argue over whether or not dinosaurs had like skin or scales or feathers. So I'm calling bullshit on how any of this relates to modern society and whether or not our narrator convinced a homeless girl from the wrong side of the tracks to come back to his mom's house and look at his collection of nippleless Spartan cartoons.
So the real question is, what is the one secret thing that no girl can resist? And the answer is simple. Many of the most successful guys in life aren't extremely handsome, and they weren't born with some amazing genetic gifts. They started out just like you and me.
They started out just like you and me. I take so much offense to that statement. I truly hope I have nothing in common with the poor man's William Shatner narrating these videos.
And with the help of this secret ability, they quickly rose to the top tier of society and gained access to everything that comes with it.
What's the secret? He says it's money and a big dick. I'm gonna be so pissed.
The fastest way to court a girl and build attraction is not with wealth or with good looks. These things are important, and they do offer a great advantage depending on how much you have of them. But the one thing that no girl on the planet can resist is something that the players refer to as game, and it's almost like a cheat code for life.
The secret is something that the players refer to as game. This whole video is about having game. Like it's a 1995 hip hop video. First, we're banging homeless honeys. Then we're picking up Betty Rubble. Now we're talking about game. Every video on this channel is like a 10-minute commercial for clickbait targeting 17-year-olds with balls bluer than puberty smurf.
Another name for game is social intelligence, and it's really just how well you're able to navigate social environments and create relationships with others.
My face hurts. I can't. It's like everything. It's just too much. It's like it's just a pain. The definition of game, according to our all-knowing narrator, is how well you're able to navigate social environments and create relationships with others. So, being anything except a sociopath.
The money, the power, and all of the other things that attract girls on a primal level are simply the byproducts of a man's social intelligence or game. To make a fortune, all that you have to do is convince enough people to give you their money. And how do you do this? The answer is with game.
So all we have to do to be rich and famous is convince enough people to give us their money. That's how he actually defines it. Like with a gun, all you really need to do is tell them that they're going to give you your money. Don't ask for it. You demand it. So it's like, welcome to Olive Garden. Can I take your order? You're going to bring me the chicken Alfredo and all of the money in your purse, whether you like it or not.
Once you reach the upper echelon of life, you'll find that billion-dollar deals are made in a back room with a handshake and a conversation. And attracting girls is no different.
I'm finding it so hard to believe that this guy is privy to any billion-dollar backroom deals. Unless he's talking about that time he bought the level 99 chainmail of Evermore over a flagon of ale at Glinda's backroom tavern in the World of Warcraft, sitting at his computer in his parents' basement.
All of the money, the power, and everything else that you could ever want in life will become available to you as you begin to improve your game. And it's almost like a secret ladder that will allow you to quickly reach the top tiers of life.
Learning how to improve your game is like a secret ladder that will allow you to reach the top tiers of life. I imagine that stenciled above his bed, like one of those inspirational quotes. These videos are funny and all, but they're just as depressing, knowing that so many people are watching them in hopes of figuring out how to win over the fair sex. It kind of hurts my soul. I mean, they're hysterical, And I do have fun trolling the holy shit out of these things. But it really just, at a deeper level, it really, really bothers me. It should bother you so much. So many people watch this shit. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me. Another week of Cringeworthy in the books. If it's something you think I should keep doing, just let me know in the comments. Make sure you follow along anywhere you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, everything. And we'll keep this up for a while at least. Every Friday morning, we'll release a new Cringeworthy video. Thanks a lot for hanging out. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos. Oh, man. Pocahontas. Oh, yeah. Elsa and thigh highs. You know Daphne and Thelma grew up on the poor side of town. Oh.